What's good? What's good, y'all? I hope y'all like that little intro. Yeah, let me go on and come up out the mask right quick. Yeah.
I see you, Lex. I see you.
I'm gonna take the mask off so y'all can actually see me in here. Welcome. Thank y'all. Look, yeah, we see, yeah, Marcus had the mask. You know, I was in it with the mask, but they ain't gonna be able to hear me talk. But you know what it is, Wakanda forever. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome to the Elite Beats production. We got a special spooky podcast coming up for y'all today. Want to thank y'all for tuning in and coming in. We appreciate that. So this show, for those that don't know, Elite Beats is really a space designed for creatives to go ahead and showcase their artistry, get some feedback, and become all around better artists, because that's what we all out here ready to do. So this show is comprised of 3 parts. That's going to be the beat battle. That's the first part. I know y'all ready for that. Second part is the podcast, and the third part is the artist freestyle. We got some dope artists coming, tuning in. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm going to be your producer / host, Lex, tuning in with y'all tonight. So thank y'all again for tuning in to Elite Beats, and we're going to jump right in to this beat battle. So for the beat battle, it's going to be 3 producers. We got us 3 in here right now. Me, Lex, Steel, and your boy Marcus down there in the Purge mask. And we're going to be going head to head with these beats. Y'all are going to vote in the comments which ones y'all like by 1, 2, or 3. And the winning beat is going to be the beat that the artists are actually going to freestyle on at the end. And then the losing beat, the producer is actually going to have to drop out of the live. We're not going to see them, but they can still tune in. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm your first producer with the first beat. So my beat this week, for y'all that don't know, this is going to be a Tory Lanez / Tootsie type beat for all 3 of us. So my beat coming in, I really listen to some Tory Lanez. A lot of people know I don't really rock with him like that. I mean, I like his production. I think he's a musical genius, but sometimes I don't like the way he be singing. But so I tuned in, tapped in this week, did a lot of research for the past couple of weeks and just listened to him. And I wanted to keep a vibe slow. So I knew some people maybe wanted to go with one of his hype beats. So I kept the vibe a little low and a little slow. And so this is what I came up with. So DJ, go ahead and drop that beat. And we're going to go ahead and let that play for y'all.
You know it's fucking fire. Know it's fucking fire.
Yo, Lex, you mute.
All right, y'all. Appreciate that still. Little heat for the streets, something for your feet. That's my little Tory Lanez rendition right there that we just played. So right now we're going to go ahead and drop it. We got producer number 2, Marcus, coming in. Marcus, go ahead and give us a little some and let us know what you got for us. You had to come up out that mask.
Man, I had to come out the mask, man. The mask was kind of hot for a second. But, man, basically I listened to Tory Lanez. I did, like you, I did some slow style, you know what I mean? I like his slow stuff. But like you said, I don't like with words. I don't really rock with him, but I had to figure it out. I found something that I can rock with on the far as the beats. So let's check it out.
All right, DJ, go on and drop that.
Drop him.
Yeah. You know I'm rocking with that for sure. You know I like that vibe.
I appreciate that. Appreciate it.
All right, we got Still coming in. B number 3, producer number 3. Still, go ahead and give us a little drop, a little something, and let us know what you got for us tonight.
All right, what's going on, Lex? So basically what I was going through whenever I made this beat, I kind of wanted to, go for a night drive. You cruising with your your lady, excuse me. Y'all just catching the vibe. So without further ado, go ahead and play that beat for me, DJ.
All right, DJ, give us something. Yeah, man. I'm gonna say y'all got y'all work cut out for y'all in the comments tonight. So we see y'all dropping them heats, and we appreciate that. We like that. So right now we're gonna go ahead and loop it back for y'all. Just like y'all giving us that heat, we're gonna ask that y'all go ahead and vote right now, 1, 2, or 3. Remember, my beat is number 1, Marcus' beat is number 2, and Steel's beat is number 3. So we're gonna go ahead and give y'all a minute to go ahead and drop y'all's 1s, 2s, or 3s in the comments while we loop the beats back. Here we go.
Know it's fucking fire.
All right. It's looking real official in the comments right now, and it's looking like the 3s have it. So congratulations, Still. It looked like you're gonna take this
Yeah.
first episode of the EliteBeats beat battle. So congratulations.
Appreciate it.
And let's see. Marcus, it looks like you're gonna go ahead and drop out for us tonight, Bucko.
Bet. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, man.
All right,
Already.
man.
All right, we appreciate y'all for voting and tuning in with us on that. We like that. At this time, we're going to say if it's any artists that's tuned in that want to get on this beat number 3 that y'all just heard, go ahead and tap into the Cash App for the Cash App sign, money sign, EliteBeats Pay, $15 entry. Do remember, though, that the prize is a $200 prize. So if you pay that $15 and you got them bars, you're going to come away with $200. Go ahead and drop your email when you do send that Cash App. Tap the link in the bio and you can get that beat so that you can listen to it. And after 20 minutes, you'll go ahead and get the freestyle, drop some, sing, play the bungalow, or whatever you do. So if you want that money, go ahead and tap in now and drop in now. Drop that 15 for that 200. And we're going to go ahead and get into this commercial.
So I'm just grateful to be here. My brother, what's good, my brother?
Man, what's up? What's good? What it do?
Man, it's good to see you again, man.
You too, man. You too. Yes, yes indeed. Listen, man. Hey, these producers. Let me just say, shout out to all three that drop beats, man. Let me tell you, they got me over here, man. I'm over here grooving. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get ready. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to do something. Y'all better watch out, man, because they really doing the big.
Hey, they really,
Again, man, we want to say thank you.
yeah,
Thank you for coming on and getting with us, man. So, like you said, man, from Cali, came out to Oklahoma, where you were able to go to school. Shout out LU. I know they had a big party last weekend. I know you was there, right? Homecoming.
hey, man, I was everywhere, man. I was everywhere, brother. I had to, you know, show love to everybody, show the support to everybody, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
Langston really groomed me and helped me matriculate as a man. So I just appreciate Langston University so much. And remember, that's the only HBCU in the state of Oklahoma. Um, Langston has the greatest GOAT research in the world. Langston is known for turning the nobodies into somebodies. Langston is known for pushing people past their limits. You know, it's just all about the experience, really. You go get that experience and you live and you learn and you grow. You know, even if you don't graduate, man, just make sure that you learn something and you try to take it back to wherever respected neighborhood that you're from.
Right. So, man, listen, we know you've been doing your thing for a minute, man. What really got you into spoken word and really taking it to the next level?
Oh man, when I was 8 years old, man, I saw my father write a rap, and I'm like, man, you know, and I was so amazed to see that, you know what I mean, to the point where I learned how to write, to the point where, you know, I took the time to really learn, you know, how to create a cadence, how to create a rhyme, how to make things make sense, you know, and I've
Yeah.
always, my grandmother, she was a Black Panther, so you know, I feel like
Okay.
I lived through her, you know what I mean? Like I
Yep.
always try to make something that has meaning. I try to give everything, you know, a chance for us to heal and grow together as people.
Okay, that's what's up. Listen, man, when you talking right there, you give me some real Pac vibes, man. Tell me, is that some inspiration right there? I see some
Oh yeah.
similarities.
At one point in my life, I really thought I was the resurrection of Tupac. You know, but you
Okay.
know, I didn't represent the thug life, even though I come from that environment because I grew up in Watts. You know, I come
Yeah.
from the gutter. You know, even though you know I grew up around that environment, but it was never me. You know, so but I understood it.
Mhm.
You know, I was the type that be like, hey man, let's go make some money. Let's go get to a bag. Let's build
Right.
something. Let's create something. You know, and that's why I left LA because I was wanting more. You know,
Mhm.
I was wanting to venture off. I wanted to know what the world was like. You know what I mean? And because of
Yeah.
Langston University took me all around the country. I could have went to Africa,
Right.
but I was so stuck on Langston to the point I didn't take advantage
Right.
uh, of all my opportunities. But you know, I'm gonna go one day.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Listen, man, talk a little bit about how, poetry was able to, literature was able to open your mind
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
just expand, your vocabulary and your
yeah.
imagination in terms of your writing style.
Oh man, you know, that type of question made me think about why slaves were killed if they learned how to read and write, brother. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So growing up, knowing that, I'm like, so it got to be something about reading. So when you read, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I mean, one book gonna take you to, you know, another book. That book might take you to three other books. Next thing you know, you
Yes,
got your
sir.
whole library. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You learning things that you can't go find at the library. You learning things that you can't learn in school. And when you get to that
Yeah.
level, you start to understand life differently. You start to see life differently, and we
Mm-hmm.
start to think differently. So, you know, going
Yes.
with that change, it's the process that really push you on that different level. When you trust the process, when you really put the time in to really read, and you know, and then when
Mm-hmm.
you get into your art, whether that's rapping, singing, dancing, whatever that is, you know, everything else, you know, it enhances that. You know, when you read, it enhances
Right.
everything around you. It's like some
Right.
spiritual stuff go on whenever you open up your mind. So, you know, understand the mind is a
Yes, sir.
muscle, the most powerful thing we have. So when you open up
Agreed.
that,
Agreed.
woo,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, you said something that kind of resonated. I want you to speak on it just a little bit more.
talk
Okay.
to
So what you talked about, you went from understanding to understanding,
yes,
right?
sir.
Can you give a little segue to that?
Oh man, that's on the pyramids in Egypt. Like, know thyself. When you understand who you are, when you take the time out to figure out your passions and your gifts and things that make you happy, and you pass that on to others. When you start passing on to others and we start applying it to yourself, that's when the magic happens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Miracles happen. For those who don't believe in magic, miracles happen.
Right.
It's all the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, beautiful things happen whenever you just tap into who you are. It's in scriptures. It's in the Quran. It's all about
Right.
understanding the God that you are.
Yep, for sure. So for those who don't know, man, that are new on their particular journey, give them a couple of steps, maybe just 1, 2, maybe 3, what they can do to begin to know themselves.
Oh man, Kendrick Lamar said it best. I don't know if anybody went to his concert, but invest in yourself. And when I mean invest, I'm talking about go buy you a book or take some time out for you. When the last time you took some time out for you, took yourself out on the day? When the last time you just, you devoted some time to write down your thoughts and feelings, or take some time out to write some goals. People don't write down goals no more, man. And
stay right there for a minute, teacher.
Yeah, man, write down some goals. Just figure out a way to make life work for you. And whenever you get to that level, whenever you learn how to be happy, because we don't understand how vital happiness is for our lives, because society taught us how to be ignorant. It taught us how to be sad. It taught us how to be depressed and just accept the way that life is. Happiness is the heaven that God promised you. So you got to find a way to be happy always. And happiness is a choice. It's something that you choose. So whenever you decide to be happy, that's when you can see everything else. Everything life. Let me say this. I know I'm rambling a lot, but I got to.
No, you're good. You're good.
A lot of people think that we're living through life. No, life is living through us. Whatever you decide to do, whoever you decide to be. Whatever you say, because our words hold power. Our words, we can manifest with our words. So.
Right. Call spelling for a reason, right?
Exactly. So whenever you decide to make that conscious decision or a subconscious decision, it's really our subconscious that we really need to focus on. But whenever you make a subconscious decision to be intentional about what makes you happy, what brings you joy, and to live a life that you accept and love, then bro, it's a whole different life.
Right. So you talked about the subconscious. How can we transition, in your opinion, from the conscious to the subconscious in order to reach the state of happiness in which you are, referring to?
Yeah. Well, Lil Wayne said repetition is the father of learning. I think that was the Carter 3, one of the best albums that ever dropped by Lil Wayne.
Yes. Fire album. Yes.
But repetition. These are things you gotta practice. You know what I mean? Like it's like in order to build up your body, what you gotta do? You gotta get in the gym at least 4 to 5 times a week. You know what I mean? To be honest,
yes,
if you build that body that you want, you got to be in the gym consistently. And when you put in consistent work, whenever you put in that time, that practice, you know what I mean? It takes. I think the saying is it takes like 10,000 hours to master something. If you can put in 10, that's really not that much when you really look at this, the span of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you put in 2 hours a day to your craft, by the time 3 to 4 years pass, you doing it secondhand nature. It's natural.
Right.
You can do it in your sleep. And when you get to that level, the opportunities come. You don't even got to go look for the opportunities. The opportunities come to you.
That's right. That's right. I think you're talking about putting yourself in the way of that miracle path.
Exactly.
The opportunities present themselves because you're doing the work, on yourself, for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. So now talk to us a little bit just about, some of the activities you do in the community to inspire others.
Oh man, it all starts with education with me, man. I don't know why, God gifted me the gift of, educating, but it all starts with education in me. So I wrote a curriculum for for this program, this youth program out there in Oklahoma, in Oklahoma City. And this program, like many different schools. So the brother who owns that program allowed me to write a curriculum. So my curriculum is out there, you know, like things that I've, you know, way to reach to the, you know, the black and brown kid or even a white kid, man. You know, this is, I can't even separate when it comes to art. It really don't matter what color, because, you know what I mean, it touches everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, my curriculum is, you know, it's one size fit all. It'll help out an adult if a dope follows that curriculum, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, it all starts with education. So, you know, I'm a teacher. You know, I always look for ways to do workshops in the city. I always look for ways to, you know, kind of just pass on knowledge, man. And knowledge and information should be free, but the game's so separate. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I can, if somebody hit me up about anything, I'm like, here you go. I'll give them the blueprint, you know what I'm saying? But it's what you do with it. You know, going back to that consistency. What can you be consistent about? So education, as far as the art, man, every Wednesday night I'm at Dope Poetry Night, you know, inspiring, showing love and support. You know, that's like our space. Every Wednesday, we there every Wednesday. You know,
where at now? Tell the people where they can find you at every Wednesday.
Say it again.
I said, tell the people where they can find you at every Wednesday.
Oh yeah, at the Ice Event Center for Dope Poetry. I'm one of the hosts. Shout out to the other host, Jay Wig. Shout out to Mark Fleming. I mean, he got a lot of big things popping at the Ice Event Center, and it's black owned, bro. Like, that's in the heart of the city. Like, you know, it's why it's so big, you know, because it's a safe space for black people. You know, when you go to any event throughout the week, you're gonna see all types of people because of the love and support.
That's what's up, for sure. Yeah. Talk a little bit more, about your curriculum, man. Like, talk to the heart of that. When you are putting that thing together, right, and you're putting your soul into that, man, just break that down for us.
Oh man, it's all about what needs to be said. It's all about what needs to be heard. It's all about what needs to be written. What the kids need to learn. You know, I can't sit back and know what's out here in this society and me not act like, all right, me go in there and teaching about something that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on out here. So, like I learned how to write a curriculum back at Lexxxtc. And then I always carry that knowledge. And then whenever I got the opportunity to, I wrote one. And it's basically a curriculum that, you know, we take, you know, certain artists, we take their songs, and then we break down the song. We talk about the song. We talk about the history behind what they're saying. You know, one artist that we love, writing, you know, doing a curriculum about is Sci-Hi the Prince. A lot of people don't listen to Sci-Hi, but a lot of people do listen to Sci-Hi. You know, Sci-Hi the Prince, he got this song called Barry White, Burywhite. And the song, you know, he's talking about getting rid of crack. He's talking about like trying to tell young brothers, hey man, stop selling crack, man, sell some weed, man. The weed ain't gonna get you in trouble, but that crack, oh yeah, you ruining lives, ruining communities, you know what I mean? And it ain't even our blame, you know, like he really going in depth about. It was like a whole history lesson. You know, he said it started in the 70s with Richard Nixon when he started the war on drugs. But that was just an hoop for the crack epidemic whenever Ronald Reagan got in. You know what I'm saying? So
over 2000.
Bro, we didn't even do it. You know, that the government been doing this to black people for ages. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be cognitive of that. And that's why I love teaching like Sci-Hi lyrics, B.O.B., Kendrick Lamar, of course. J. Cole, you know, I even do some NBA YoungBoy lyrics if it's going to reach a young mind, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a non-judging curriculum. I'm not in there trying to tell you what is right and what's wrong. I'm just here to help you think. You know, I'm not here. I don't want you to take my perspective on life, but I want you to develop your own perspective, and that's what I try to teach students in school. Like, if you are yourself. And you know you got a plan, you got an idea, you got a goal, then shoot, I'm gonna support it. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, and I really like that because the school system that we send, you know, our children to really doesn't do that, right? They don't want free thinkers, they want robots, right? So to that end, what are some of the tools that you are using to make sure that, you know, those who are in your curriculum that take your curriculum are really becoming free thinkers?
Oh man, it's the questions, you know, it's the questions that I ask, and the questions that I put in the curriculum. Like, you know, if they just follow the format, you know, stick to the script, and just ask those questions. It's the questions that allow the healing to take place. It's the question that allows kids to open up. You know what I'm saying? For example, you know, I got in my curriculum, it's a lesson about love, and you know, the question is, you know, what is love? You know, what is love? You know, how did you learn about love? You know, what did your parents teach you about love? Or if you didn't stay with your parents, what did your grandparents teach you about love? Like it's you know, and then at the end of that lesson, you got to write a poem or a letter about love. You know what I'm saying? So it's about, you know, think about the word question. Let's start there. You know, the word question, key word in the word question is quest. So when you ask, you taking somebody, you know, y'all going on a journey together. It's an adventure after that. And that's what I do with my students. Like, I mean, let's go on this quest, man. What's going on with you? You know, how things at home, real mind at. On a scale of 1 to 10, you know, what is your self-love is on? You know, so it's going on that, it's willing to go on that journey with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
And like, I mean, I don't ask no basic level questions. I'm gonna go deep every time, because we ain't got time for that level. Like, society is going somewhere where I don't think people are cognitive of what that's going to do to our freedom and our privacy. But you know, it's probably meant to happen, I guess.
Well, it's only meant to happen if we allow it to happen, right?
Exactly.
So it's one of these things, man. Tell me about the quest of your album, right?
Say it again.
Bring that to us for a little bit. I said, tell us about the quest of your album.
Oh, okay. So, I'm talking about the quest to doing my album.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I dropped 2 of them. So I'll start with rap. RAP, that stands for rhythm and poetry.
All right.
Back in 2016, I started back doing poetry. Man, I don't know what I got inspired by. Artists in the city, like, you know, James Cooper, Jay Wiggins, Candice Liger, I'm sorry, excuse me. Who was Ryder, Deanne, Rihanna. These were poets in the city that kept the art going on, you know what I'm saying? So I got inspired by these poets, and I started doing poetry. And the next thing you know, though, poetry came, and I was asked to host. And, you know, poetry grew big in the city. So I'm like, damn, I wanted to stand apart. I wanted to do something different with my poetry, other than what everybody else is doing. So one day I was in the studio with my partners from the Young Living Legends, and one of the producers, you know, he had the beat nobody wanted, and it just, you know, because it didn't have no bass to it. And I'm all like, man, I could be the bass. You know, my voice is like an instrument. So I took the beat, did a song to it, and I loved it. I'm like, damn, what am I doing? There's no genre for this, so I created my own genre. It's called rhythm and poetry. So that was the journey with that first album, and I was just getting beats from producers. Wrong House produced some of those songs. Shout out to Wrong House Records. Impact Records, they produced some of those songs. Shout out to Jew. And shout out to those features, man. A lot of people showed love during that album. My bad, Chris McCain, the God MC, YWO Dez, Jew. Man, a lot of people showed love on that album. Fresh did. Man, his name is Jacoby now, Jacoby Ryan. Sarah Bird, Cameron. Man, it was just so much love on that album. Sky Webster was on that album. And then, like, I just didn't want to stop there. You know, I just like, man, I want to grow. I want to grow in this. I really want this to be a genre. But, you know, so then I wanted to bring it home. I said, man, if I'm going to be doing music, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, like, how powerful and the influence of music behind it, like, I got to put a message behind this. So with my next album, the next album was called Traumatizing and Ratchet Ass Poetry. I called it Trap. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's so many subliminal messages in that album that a lot of people, you gotta be conscious in order to understand those subliminal messages. Because what I did was I took ignorance and I just gave it a message. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like on that second album, I got a song on there called Trap Arena. And you know, if you listen to that song, it's about I'm talking about ballerina moves. I'm giving references to ballerina moves, but I'm talking about a stripper. Like you know, hey, I don't see no difference between a ballerina and a stripper because both of them getting paid dancing. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stop judging. We got to put aside our judging. You know, stop judging and look at what's really going on. You know, when you're able to do that, you get to see clearly. You get to see things for what they really are. So I'm just, you know, I'm giving a message. Like I got a song on there called, oh man, this is one of my favorite songs. It's called Make It Clap. You know, it's about how, you know, how girls be twerking and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's just, hey, like you still a queen. Like, you know, like brothers need to stop over sexualizing that because in Africa that's normal. You know, women moving her hips, women shaking her ass, like that's normal. Why do we over sexualize that? Like brothers need to have more dick control. If I excuse my language, but they need to have control. You know what I'm saying? Because as so that song is about like, hey, like I see you doing your thing. You all up in your bag, girl. Like, you know, you bag. So like, you know, just go ahead and, you know, do what you do. You know, then the second verse, I'm gonna let the people go listen to it, man. I was really having
right.
I was really having fun.
All right.
But yeah,
man. Well, listen,
that was the Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So yeah, tell everybody where they can find your albums, man. Tell everybody your social media handles and where they can tap in with you.
Oh man, I'm on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. You can even YouTube me or SoundCloud me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on SoundCloud. What's that? It is called SoundCloud. I ain't been on SoundCloud in so long, but all my albums is everywhere. You just type in Proverb. I changed my name. Well, I spelled it different. You know, when I first came out, I spelled it Proverb, but then I was like, it's
For sure. Y'all heard him. Go ahead and follow him, Breezy the Heartless, on Instagram and any platform. All right, we're going to go ahead and drop the beat. We're going to give you a minute and let you go ahead and give us what you got. So go ahead and drop that beat, DJ. Yeah.
Zone 3, baby, yeah, it's kinda crazy how I made it. All these people be hating, they be trying to intimidate it. I don't care about it, cause I take the game, rearrange it, and I'm famous now. I'm from the underground. These niggas having doubts, but I just have precision. Got this vision, these niggas don't listen. I'm just trying to be so vivid, and everything that you be saying to me. I'm just trying to be the king, I'm trying to be elite. I'm trying to be that money fiend, getting the green. These niggas always come to me like I'm in defeat, but I'm just trying to take the throne. Leave these niggas alone. All that hatred and negativity got in my dome, but I am back now. I'm not in the background. I gotta get this vision, cause these niggas gon' tap out and tap down on the niggas. How you gotta say? All these niggas saying, why the fuck Breezy ain't famous?
All right. I see you, my brother.
Yeah. All right, Breezy, we see you.
I'm
gonna go ahead and give you a little some here.
The beat sound off, but I can definitely hear the bars. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a fire, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're gonna see who coming up behind you, and we're gonna see who got, if somebody gonna get on top or not. Flame, I hear you, I see you. Flame, you jumping on. Go ahead, Breezy, and jump out for us.
For sure.
Shout out Breezy, man.
Shout out to Breezy. Like we said, go ahead and follow him. Follow everybody. Follow EliteBeats. Y'all follow me. Follow Marcus if you want to get your own in-house producer. Stop getting them beats off YouTube. Get something that's made and tailor-made just for you.
Y'all go ahead and send them a request. I know y'all want to hop on this beat. I know y'all.
Yeah, go ahead, DJ, and play the beat while we get somebody else to jump in on this right here.
I seen Cuba up in here. I know you want to hop on this beat. What? Send a request.
Yeah, Mike, whoever you trying to put on, go ahead and have them send a request so we can get them on here.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's up, boy?
I didn't think I was gonna really hop up on this mug, but I guess I'll go on and give it a little swing.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Go ahead and give the people your name and tell them how they can follow you.
All right, man. How y'all doing? People call me Kilo D. You know, that's KEYLO space D. My Instagram is official Kilo Crew. If you want to find me on platforms, just type in Kilo D. I should pop up.
Bet. All right, Kilo. Well, you heard the beat. You've been listening, so I know you got something brewing. So we're gonna go ahead and drop that beat for you and let you get on this beat. See if you can top Breezy. See if you're gonna have a chance at the pot tonight.
All right, let me see. Yeah. Hold on. I've been yeah, hold on. Yeah. Singing these minds, all in my mind, all of the time. Niggas writing these rhymes, but you know I ain't really got shit to find. I've been at the top waiting, what the fuck they contemplating? And I know these niggas be hating, but you know I'm still spaceless, nigga faceless. Lead a spot, niggas know I know hip hop. What the fuck they tryna drop when they know they shit not even hot? And I got them on the block, I'm making them racks move. Hey, niggas know that I still got to the me and you. Make it happen, trapping, doing whatever it takes. Niggas talk that shit, that's up for mistake. You ain't playing with nothing, you know, get replaced. That shit easy. Yeah. Either way, yeah. Still gonna get paid. I'm making this money for days. Yeah, they all in my face. Like, what the fuck you want? Yeah. Making that beat jump. Yeah, I'm making it jump. And I got it out the trunk. You know them necessarily get it up. Niggas talking all that shit, but I know they talk, but they ain't walking what they stating. Yeah, I'm contemplating. Yeah, niggas talk that shit, but they just hating. Yeah, when I walk in the room, you smell my fragrance. These niggas still basic. I ain't playing with none of these niggas still smoking on that lacy. Yeah. How much time do I got? I don't even know, but it don't make sense because I'm still gonna make my shot. And I know that I buy everything that I need. Got a bitch on her knees, told her to do anything for me. Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Kilo, I see you.
I heard you, Kilo. Now I'ma say it was like this till you had fell off a little bit. Then I have to give you that because you started to fall off. So y'all go ahead and drop in the comments. Y'all heard Breezy go number one.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a fire, man, since that was off the top. You know,
it was a freestyle.
Yeah,
it was a definite freestyle. We appreciate that. Y'all go ahead and drop in the comments 1 or 2 which freestyle did y'all like better. Go ahead and drop that down so we gonna see who gonna move on to the next round and who's gonna get closer to the pot. We got a couple 2s popping, we got a few 1s. Kilo, we appreciate you. Stay tuned in to the live, but go ahead and drop out right now for me.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm seeing some 2s here. I'm looking at about 3 2s. Y'all got 50 seconds to keep voting.
Look like you might got it, Breezy.
Looking
like Kilo got it, man.
Looking at 6 2s. Let's see. 2 1s. We're gonna keep the voting open. And they say official T1 or official Twang, you supposed to be up next. So get ready to go ahead and jump in after we announce who is gonna be winning this round. Okay, look like he already in. What's up? This ain't tight for me. We're gonna go ahead and announce the winner. All right, y'all. So we got the voting in. The polls are in. We done tallied. This ain't Florida. It's looking like artist number 2 is gonna take it for the night. So Kilo, you gonna take that round. Breezy, we appreciate you for tuning in and tapping in and giving us what you got, but it looks like you failed just a little bit short. So
hey,
number
let me go
2.
on that beat anyway.
Hey, you gonna get on the beat, man. We got you coming up here for round 2. You gonna go against Kilo, but we're gonna let you go ahead and go here first. So go ahead and tell the people your name and how they can get you on any platform.
My IG name official Twan G. I go by the name of Twan G. Can y'all
All
hear
right,
me?
bet. So we got Twan G in here. Yeah, we got you. We hear you. We're gonna go ahead and let Twan get on the beat real quick so that he can go ahead and see if he gonna win the prize or not. So y'all go ahead and tune in, drop the beat, DJ.
Yeah. You only get one like the list, so go and touch the millie. And I've been stacking on my paper, got to be my village. Nene Jack, John A. Nuki, Tracy, them be my women. Fuck with them precious ladies, then I come in my first killing. Why I'm talking about this dope, cause who's the boy killing? She want my kids all on the face, she call it natural healing. She be thrilling, pussy dripping, you know I'm about to ship it. Now, nigga, you better know what you about to get into. I came up hustling, grinding, cause we had nothing, bitch, struggling just to pay the rent. Collectors and all, yeah, we was broke and shit. I always kept a coat for this world. Mama said, don't put your trust in no one but God. Not your family, damn, she'll not be so-called friends. Just say you got, cause when you're down, they disappear like for life. Remember hitting stage, pulling up to the spot, got cold feet, change your heart. My to get the fuck out the car, but I don't blame them, no. All was thinking is that these niggas sweet. I'm take they change and go shop at the mall. That was the kid to me. Wasn't thinking deep. That on binge and go pop my next pack and get up.
Good shit. Good shit.
Hey.
Hey,
I
I
heard
was
some
feeling that
heat.
shit,
It was
man.
a little lag, but I definitely heard some heat.
Yeah,
Definitely something
I'm
to
in the
go
car.
on.
You know my pick. You know my
Yeah,
pick.
you know what I'm going with. I'm gonna
You
go
know
ahead and
my pick.
pull mine out too.
You
All
was
right, go
strong,
ahead,
man.
man. We appreciate you dropping in for that. We're gonna stay tuned in so you know if you won that round or not. We're gonna have Kilo jump back in and see if he got something for you.
Yeah, for
Look
sure.
like you got comp Kilo.
Yeah, for sure. If he wasn't on the go, he might have had it, could have been doing something crazy with it.
Yeah. You definitely spazzed on that.
Yeah, so Kilo, go ahead and jump back in here, request or jump in. We're gonna go ahead and have you get on freestyle again. I know you got some mo up in you. Yeah,
Boy,
there you go, there you go. Pull something out of you or
oh
don't.
no, man, that
Either
was hard.
way,
Hey,
you
like you
can give
said.
it away or you can fight for it. But
Yeah,
it's there
like you
for the
said, we
taking.
let the artist be the artist. So.
Jeez. Let me see. All right. Okay. Yeah, you can
All
go on
right.
play.
All right. He coming out with it. So go ahead, DJ, and drop the beat. Remember, we going having it.
Yeah, I told him I'm taking it away. Yeah, take it away. Anything up in this bitch to get paid. Why the fuck they think they hate? I've been on my face. I'm trying to win the race, even if it breaks. Yeah, I'm in the background, trying to make my thing happen now. Trying to stand out. Why the fuck they talking out their mouth? It don't make sense. Yeah, trying to talk some shit that's gonna breed my confidence. I've been on the stage, I've been making a way. Told them I'm gonna get paid. Yeah, you couldn't even hate. When you see me making a way, yeah, it's gonna happen. Remember them days where we had to get that action. We had to be trapping, it don't matter, yeah. Yeah, we from the flow up, yeah. Nigga talking all that shit, then he get toe up. Yeah. In the spot, I'm steady making some. Bumping all these music, they ain't saying none. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. I hear you trying to give him some. So we're going to see if it was enough. So y'all go ahead and vote for it. If y'all was fucking with this new little freestyle that Kilo just dropped on y'all, go ahead and vote for number 2. And if you was fucking with
Yeah.
that car freestyle that Twan G dropped on y'all, then go ahead and give it number 1. Y'all
Hey,
got
that boy
about another.
hard. I ain't gonna lie to
Hey,
you.
it was something like it, but we're gonna see what they say. Y'all got 33 seconds. Give us a 1 for Twan G and a 2 for my boy Kilo here. Kilo gonna drop out and we'll let you know if you win here in a minute.
All right, bet.
Oh yeah, it's looking tight. It's
All right,
looking
it's
tight. I see
looking like
it.
4-3. I'm seeing 4-3. 5-3. 6-3. Oh no, that don't count. 5-3. 5-4. Five, 5. We got us a little tie. We need a couple more votes to break the tie.
Five.
All right. So it's looking like artist number 1 won this joint. So the car freestyle, Twan G, y'all go ahead and follow if y'all like what y'all heard. Twan G, it looked like you won that round. If we don't have another round, he might just be going home taking it all. So is there anybody else that want to jump in on that beat? Go ahead and drop in and let us know. Otherwise, it's looking like Twan G about to go ahead and get to the next little part. We got to figure out what he want to do with it. Hey, appreciate it, Kilo. It was a good battle, hard fought, down to the wire.
Both artists did their thing. Okay.
All right, I'm not seeing no takers, so we're going to have Twan G come on back in here, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, give you the spiel on what you can do tonight. He's driving, so he might not know. And then what happened then? Okay.
There you go. There you go, the man of the house.
All right. What's good, man? Congratulations on winning tonight.
Appreciate it.
So at this time, man, we was gonna drop the prizes out for you, the full prize list. We got the $200 cash prize. The non-cash prize is a fitness program. You can get EliteBeats from M1, our bar Marcus. That's the producer number 2 that you heard earlier. And then I believe there's something from Jesse. He can write something for you, write something out for you. And with those prizes comes this little thing we like to call hold them or fold them. And if you're a gambling person, you kind of know what we're talking about. If you're going to hold them, then you're going to take the pot. You're going to put the money back in the pot. All right. And so that would double your chances at getting that. Would double the pot for next week. So instead of $200 being the prize, it would be a $400 prize for next week. You would automatically get in, so you wouldn't have to pay that $15 fee. And you can go ahead and take the non-cash prize. Or if you want to go ahead and fold them and you think your luck's not that good, or you're really trying to do it again, try to really get back down to the wire, then you go ahead and fold them and take the money, take the prize. And if you did want to get back in next week, you have to go ahead and pay that $15 again. So what you want to do today?
Yeah, you said if I take the bread, I gotta put it back in the pot and come back next week.
Nah, if you take the bread's yours. You can do what you want with it. If you want to come back in next week, then 15. All right. So it looked like he gonna fold him. We got him taking the money home tonight. So congratulations, man.
But who make them beats? Tell them follow me. I'll follow them back. So
hey man, we all followed you. We all tapped in with you. That's actually Still Beat. He on here right now. That Still Beat that you was on. So you can get on with him on the side. I followed you. You can get in with me. You can also get in with Marcus. Tap in with us.
I bet. What I gotta do? Send my cash.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna tie in with you on the back end to make sure that you get everything that you're supposed to have tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you can go ahead and drop out. Hey, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Again, shout out and congratulations to the one on that freestyle battle. You did your thing, boy.
Hey man, y'all heard what happened, y'all saw what happened. We had that man take home $200. He get a little fitness program if you want to work out, a little something extra, and he can also tap in next week and run through some other artists if he wants to, and try to get a little more money every week. So if y'all know some artists that want to get in on some, tell them to tap in. We're gonna have these beats running for y'all every week. Next week, 11/4, we got the Roots / Talib Kweli beat that's gonna be more boom bap. Followed by that on November 9th, we're gonna have like Sada Baby T Grizzly type vibes going on. On the 18th, we're gonna do Sauce Walker Peso Peso. On the 25th, you got E40 of Jay Stalin. On December 2nd, Super J of Frank Ocean, and on December 9th, Old Kanye and New Drake. So make sure y'all tap in, get on the beat that y'all want. We appreciate everybody for tuning in with us on this Friday night. Y'all be safe, be happy, peace, love, blessings, get high, and do it dry.